Here, you got to have some game and you got to have some heart. That's a Chicago mentality. You can't be soft out here.
Chicago, the city of big shoulders and big buildings, a town defined by skylines and skyscrapers, hot summers and brutal winters. Its grit and its history. The people here diverse but divided. Territories have been marked, lines have been drawn. The West Side and South Side were born, along with rivalries and street credit that were often earned on these courts. Street ball, this game, the heartbeat of the city.
Yeah, this is it. There's a lot of stuff in here, man. Oh, this is nasty right here. Tracy Dildy, Dan Davis. I've been filming this since the 80s, bro. My name is Chucky Vision. I shoot video, I shoot TV, I shoot film. That's what I do, baby. If anybody's got a bigger basketball collection than me, I definitely want to see it. Playground, that's what breeds Chicago. Man, you got Sonny Parker, ooh, a gazelle, but he was a killer at the same time. You got Isaiah, okay? Isaiah had the perm, his hair was coming straight down, you know. Come out there and kill you. Martha White, who's the big fat dude? Out there giving you 50. Billy Harris coming across half court, letting him go. He'd shoot it, turn around and walk down court, take a couple of steps and say, that's good. Steph Curry, Steph who? All these guys, man, you build that rep on the playground, you got to. This is the first video I did on Michael Jordan. ESPN wasn't even doing videos like I did this video. That kind of developed my rep. I'm looking to capture flavor, man. I'm looking to capture an essence. Chicago basketball is about playground. You gotta deal with them dogs here. When you out there playing, it's like a fight because ain't nobody giving you nothing here. You go prove yourself over there, you might as well say you NBA. This is what the soul of the game is. This is what's real. It's time to go to the South Side, baby. We're going to Fernwood Park. Well, Mac Irvin Park now. We're about to go get some footage. It's going down over there today.
Growing up, I just knew basketball. My mom instilled it in me real early. She wanted me to do something positive with my life, steer me in that direction, and it has done that for me. You know, with all the gun violence and everything going in Chicago, you know, people's kind of veering away from the parks. When I was growing up, that's all we had was the park. You don't want to travel to the South Side alone, so you just bring your guys with you.
What up, boy? Yo, what up, bro? What up, Brody? Sit up some a little bit, bro.
I said pull up flex, squad got next, eyes on nuts. You can play shot bets, we going straight to the league. Molly in the lean, Molly, Molly, Molly. Don't get out of body, ooh, I got gang with me. I got gang with me, got gang.
You know, playing Chicago, like a South Side versus West Side thing, you know, you hold that pride to, you know, go out there and play. You know, if you're on the West Side, you working out with, you know, Sonny Parker. If you're on the South Side, you with Mac Irvin. Man, Mac Irvin, you know, he's the godfather, so, you know, without him, it'd be tough for us here.
Mac Irvin Fire is a program that my father basically started about 25 years ago.
One thing he always told me, he always said, man, you gotta come back and help the youth.
He started this program for inner city kids who didn't have the funding they needed to play travel basketball.
You know, that's one less kid to be on the streets.
Our program is bigger than just going to the NBA. We had 4 kids in the past 5 years go to Harvard. We building student athletes, so you giving everybody a chance to be something in life.
When they named the court after my father, we was proud of it.
We can always come out here and see his name on the court. That was definitely a great moment.
Deion Dixon, man.
Deion was a kid that was just athletic, had a lot of potential.
Oh man, talk about Deion. Deion was a killer.
Deion was putting up 30 on the freshman team. He just had a flair about his game.
That next.
Chicago, the place where Flight first touched down. In the presence of Harold Washington, house music, and a late Michigan breeze. A place where politicians, gangsters, pimps, and hoopers reign supreme. They stood tall like the skyscrapers downtown, overlooking the city of wind. This city that don't bend. This blue-collar town that always rooted for its football team bear down. But new dreams are being rooted in the playground, on concrete slabs where goal and getting to it define your heart. Legacies were born in these parks, parks that didn't always rest so quiet in the hood. Street ball was already infamous in the shop, but Michael Jordan sent another wave through the hood. How good is your game? From west side and south side blocks, the best of the best came. Traveled all across the city, battled for their block and their name, dunked their pain and their struggles, gained respect because of their skill and their hustle, their heart, their art. You had to be cold to move around in parks. You see, the streets gave the good hoopers a pass. High rollers on the sidelines betting their cash. Crossover, spin move, off the glass. Cats took their win, they props and they brag. Became legends on these courts. In Chicago, basketball was much more than a sport.
I remember one day I was up here with my brother Mac. My family was out here playing pickup games.
Man, you see a car that you ain't never seen in your life. You only see on TV, and it's pulling up and the windows like super dark. Michael Jordan get out of the car, you like, whoa.
Michael Jordan pulled up in his Benz, got out his car, because that's the days when everybody had shoes in their car.
You know, I'm a kid and I'm looking like, wow, there go Mike, you know.
He put his shoes on, came out to the blacktop out there and started playing.
Instantly, I'm saying, I've been waiting on this day. I've been waiting on this day. I want to play against this guy. I want to see how good I am. And I'm sitting there talking crazy to Mike. I'm telling Mike, you ain't shit. I'm about 15 years old, you know, and he the best player in the world.
He started tearing everybody up. He didn't take no prisoners.
You know, Mike being Mike, you know how good he is. He ain't out there playing around. He went to dunking and, man, come on, little fella, you know.
No, that's old school. See, I think guys are a little hesitant to do that these days.
Just Mike coming out there and having the love for the game and give us an opportunity to even see the greatest player in the world, you know, come on that court and play. That was probably one of the best moments in my life.
Chicago, we pretty much family. We are connected to our city, and that was my foundation from my early upbringing. Having my father around was a blessing for me.
He was just a kid that was around me every day and all day, just being in the gym. I think he just had the passion for the game.
Playing the same sport that he played and was successful at pretty much gave me that head start on my career that I needed.
Jabari, you know, is like a little brother to me. I watched Jabari grow over the years.
I knew about Deion when I was real young, growing up watching him in the summer league, and he was kind of like my idol. Chucky was important for basketball culture. He was always around with his camera. So Chucky's definitely a legend. Basketball is pretty much our culture. It's something that we embody, and everybody knows each other as a fraternity. It's important for me to come back to Chicago and show face because it's home for me.
You know, Jabari coming back, you know, I think that was huge to let the young fellas know, you know, coming back ain't bad.
You know, with all this violence going on, you can't get the blacktop atmosphere that we got growing up.
A lot of violence, a lot of gang stuff, a lot of cats getting killed. Playgrounds are getting frayed.
Parents really don't feel like they can send their kids to the park safely.
I foresee a change, but it starts with me, it starts with us. We gotta be able to make it known that we're here. That's one thing that I wanna do, is to make sure that these kids can grab onto us and know that we're here. We're not afraid to come back.
Basketball is really defined my life.
To be a pro and being from Chicago gives you that sense of pride. Also, it gives you that sense of community. And every time we go on the court, we want to make our home city proud.
If you gonna play the game, it don't matter how much talent you got. You gotta have something in your left shirt pocket, bro.